Hello once again. So today's topic of discussion or a brief discussion is on Noti Vinodini or Vinodini Dashi. So particularly we know of her being one of the popular Bengali theatrical performer, and she was born in the year 1863 and died in the year 1941. So if we talk about her progressive and struggling period, we see that she was not only a popular theatrical performer who had set the stage with a plethora of roles and performances, but also a dancer and a great writer. So, two of her particular writings or books are Amar Kotha, which is the story of Noti Binodini, and Amar Obhinetri Jibon, which was published in 1924, talks and explores about her experiences of her action and events as a theatrical performer. Now, if we see about her childhood, we know that she comes from a lower class background and she was born to a prostitute. Thereby, her mother was always under criticism and subjugation, which was followed up, and her daughter was also gradually critiqued by the society, the oppressed and orthodox society. So we see that the struggle of Noti Binodini in the 19th century theatre, Bengal theatre, was definitely not something very easy. So we see that certainly all these experiences, struggles, hurdles, and hardships are clearly mentioned and talked about in both of her works, Amar Kotha and Amar Obhinetri Jibon. So we see that Noti Vinodini was born to a very lower class background, and she was definitely on the eye of humiliation from corners of the society. She is claimed to belong under the impression of being succeeding among the first generation of actress, however, undergoing certain hurdles and hardships, which was extremely tough for her. Talking of her performances as a epitome of success, we see that she began her acting career at the age of only 11 and 12, and it didn't last long because we see that her career was taking a loop down in the years of 22 and 23. So she decided to resign from the theatrical or the theatre primarily when she was only 23 years old. But between the years of 11 to 23, which is not a longer period, but definitely something very successful of such a glorious and well celebrated Bengali theatre artist, we see that meanwhile she had performed a great many roles or a plethora of performances we see of her, and definitely some of her great role are Uma from Agumoni. We have Aisha from Durgesh Nandini. We have her playing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Star Theatre. We see Bilashini Karforma from Bibaho Bibrat. We see Radhika and Sita. We see Gopa and Buddhadev. We see Kundu Nandini and Shurja Mukhi in Bishbrikho. So there are certain naturalistic acting style, her own way of dressing up, her own way of costume, makeup was something very unique of her. The working approach and style of acting and inclusion of makeup and costume was great contributions made by this particular actress. So in Amar Kotha, we see that Binodini is describing how it was difficult for a woman to write and express her emotions and convey the same to the readers. And she also further mentions that she also wrote this particular autobiography under the request of Girish Chandra Ghosh, who became her mentor when she was performing on the stage, and under whose guidance also she became a great writer. And also in Amar Obhinetri Jibon, where she is narrating all the actions and events and experiences of her being a performer in terms of acting and dancing. We see that she had traveled through certain unfortunate time that was crippling her gradually, and also we see how far society was not in balance and synchronization with what Noti Binodini always admired. So she also hinted that there were certain situations for a woman to struggle and lift her and position herself in the epitome of stage. Further, we see that she was considered as an autodidact, and that has been perfectly poured through her emotions in her autobiography. However, Binodini's contribution to Bengal's professional theatre cannot be neglected because we know that the informal practice, self teaching techniques, her own contribution to the stage craft, and also under the guidance of Girish Chandra Ghosh, we see that it was through intensive stage education that her working approach was nurtured, and she created a milieu of the performing art that prevails still in this city of Kolkata. We see that her life from the childhood till the end was extremely threatening and challenging. So, if we talk about and get back to her childhood, we see that she was forced to marry at the age of only 5 years. So, after a few years of marriage, we see it was a complete failure and she had to live with her in laws. And gradually, she had come out of it when, at the age of 12 and 13, Girish Chandra Ghosh brought her into the theatre. So, it was actually the theatre who had progressed and shaped her name and fame. So the theatre life and dancing career began to flourish as she gave her hard work and soul to it. She earned a good name during the time period of 12 to 23 because of her acting skills. What is more important is that she had always worshipped stage like nobody ever could do. So, one of the greatest sages of all times that we all are aware of is Sri Ramakrishna visited the Star Theatre to watch her plays because she was a great name. She was an influential prima of her time. So, while he was watching, the great Ramakrishna was watching her play, she and most importantly, when she was performing certain roles which were iconic in the history, we see Ramakrishna blessed her and he was overwhelmed with her performance. Furthermore, we see her acting in the roles of Radha, Sita, Aisha, Uma, and so on. But still, we see in a very sarcastic way that even though she had played the historic and iconic and epic characters, never though a woman was placed in a position as the roles she had performed. So, the love that these particular great historic epic women had received was not received by Noti Binodini as a stage performer. She was always criticized. She was made to live within a filthy environment. She was not prioritized or looked up by the society she was living in. Even though she was a dignified young lady with a great attractive personality and flawless beauty, she had always felt a very isolated and a lonely cosmos around her. So this can be said that it's the patriarchal gender biased society which always kind of stood back from recognizing a woman's skill and and talents. Throughout her life, she had to face criticisms for being the daughter of a prostitute, and also she says that the society is prone to create an identity based on the previous happenings and events and actions of a person, or